Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis for the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships play-in stage of the world, of the universe, of the solar system, of the Milky Way, I don't know. This time up, we have Moreplovac, who I'll be calling Plo. Actually, it's Moreplovac, isn't it? I keep saying Moreplovac because that's what we used to call him until we found out you say it Moreplovac. But it doesn't matter because we call him Plo. And his Undead. And UnicornSon. And his Necro. Wait, hang on. It's not Moreplovac? Moreplovac? With a TS, like pronunciation? What's the bit at the end? Okay, I knew it was something different. That it wasn't Moreplovac. We don't use a hard C around here. It's like get back to your MAGA crowd. So Undead into Necro, always interesting. Usually Necro more difficult to score against, whereas they both have different types of damage causing capability. The mummies have Mighty Blow and the wolves have Claw. He does have both wolves here as well. So kind of a pretty even matchup, I think. I'd probably prefer to be Necro in the matchup, but not by much. Plo qualified via BB Tactics. And he's Croatian. And UnicornSon is Polish and qualified via PLBB, which I assume is the Polish Blood Bowl League. They are. I think I mentioned before that I very much enjoy the rowing, but I only tend to watch it at the Olympics rather than any other. I don't really watch the World Championships or anything. So we do have the perfect example. It's not bad. The anti-blitz setup. It's not perfect or really like great or anything. I would much prefer this guy once again. We definitely need a name for this, Jim. This guy that does absolutely nothing, that is on basically 90% of people's setups. I don't watch the boat race, no. He's the Mike. Why is he the Mike? Have you come up with a name for it? Ah, okay. Like, he's just useless, isn't he? I don't get it. Like, he's basically just useless. And every time you ask someone why there's someone there, 90% of the response is, well, he can react to either side. And then when you ask what's he reacting to, there's like an embarrassed pause. Because it's your turn. So there's nothing to react to except if you got blitzed on. If you got blitzed on, he's in the most useless square imaginable. So I would probably prefer the ghoul out here, one of these zombies here, and then the ghoul out there, and this white there, and you've got a much stronger defense if you get blitzed on, and you can always just walk the zombie back in. He's not doing anything there, is he, the zombie? Super useless. You can just walk him back in afterwards. And dead. Dead into non-regen. It's called Mike because he's in the middle. Why is there a wolf exposed? Okay, the ball is in hand. Reasonably safe. Oh, we get immediately the correct version of a Necro Blitz. Gets a removal for it. See, you the home folks, if you do a correct Necro Blitz, you get removals. The game knows. I will say we should probably have bullied this zombie here by putting in the Fleshy and the Wraith right there. Gotta have faith this week, haven't you, Brutal? Wasn't this week the Rapture? Didn't we just miss the Rapture? I've been following the news. Apparently the Rapture happened. And everyone who was good has been taken. So nobody was taken. Yeah, have you not been following the news? The Rapture was this week. There was one this week. Ain't not that bad. Sorry to everyone on YouTube. We're just going to take a minute to talk about the Rapture. It was Tuesday. The Rapture was on Tuesday. Apparently, someone who people listen to said that Jesus came to him in a dream in 2018 and said on the 23rd, and 24th of September, the Rapture will happen. So there we go. It just happened. Everyone who was a good Christian was taken, which is why you might have noticed absolutely no one was taken. Because, as it turns out, they were all too busy claiming that trans people cause hurricanes. Right, now I've put that in a VOD, let's go back. Two blocks with block, I like it. We could move the ball through first. Who's blitz? Are we blitzing him with the thing? Okay, now we're moving the ball. Again, little bit lazy, isn't it? Like if we're moving the ball, move the ball. Just move the ball. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, again, it's not likely to go crazy wrong, but like any need for this, the ball could have been behind these two. Kind of ropey blitz. If I go back, let's look what he could... Yeah, so he could have come around the side, right? And then he could have blitzed straight down. Because the problem is if he blitzes from there and gets... hang on, is he blitzing with the wrestle one? Is he blitzing with the loner? No. Okay, so I was right. So if he blitzes with him and gets a 1 in 9 here, he's based. So he could have, because he's sidestep, it doesn't matter, does it? He could have come around the side and blitzed straight down. And now it's worse. Like, that's worse. That's objectively worse. Now Plo can surf a wolf. Okay, so you put someone here, you blitz from here. If you get pushes, you go there and you come round. And then that's 2 dice to surf a wolf. Doesn't matter if you get counter-surfed. Good swap, zombie for a wolf. If you get the pows, it doesn't matter because you can stand there and block off, so you would like less likely to get surfed. This is 2 dice that allows you to put the mummy in to probably like stop counter surfs. If you do have to like block off here, you can base the wolf with this mummy. There is a ghoul up here. Okay, hang on, what's happening? Oh, we're not surfing the wolf? Plo. We're not surfing a wolf? Plo, I want to see a surfed wolf. I would absolutely surf the wolf there. I mean, why have we just got a surfed zombie anyway? Oh, okay. Zombie is fine, but not on the pitch. Mummy took that hit for no real reason. Like, I guess if you don't base there, he can blitz and base the ball, but it's easy to clear. Lucky you don't have a dead mummy. Okay. Interesting choice of blitz. We can cage. Oh, okay. Never mind. We shouldn't be doing this. This is crazy. Okay. So I was going to say we could just cage around this mummy here and then take someone over to be the assist and 2 dice him. I have no idea why we were dodging there. Like we're not playing against Woodies or anything. Why the fuck have we got a Vengabus? Got ourselves in a little bit of trouble here, haven't we? I will say that was a pretty terrible choice there, wasn't it? Once he got the POW there, he could have chained him up there and taken a 2-dice block. Instead, he blitzed him down. That seems pointless. Also, if you blitzed over and chained up, you could leave. You don't have to, like, stay there, tagged on him. So, real bad choice of direction there. You gonna go there? Yeah. Felt like we were going to go there. Doesn't want to get surfed, so went there. Doesn't get a POW. Now has to go there. The wolves run pretty well in the animation, don't they? Get himself a little bit stuck over here. Didn't get the hit on the flashy. Going to be in a bit of trouble as far as pushing up that way. Like I said, Necro are the team that are hardest to score on out of these two. And at the moment, despite being only 10 players, he hasn't lost any of his annoyance players. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Chooses to hit with the Wraith instead of the mummy. Instead of the wolf on the mummy. And then brings him round the back. Huh. Okay. Not certain that was a good choice. I feel like he's better getting in the way than the wolf. And we're pulling back to the middle on turn 6. 13, 14, 15, 16. I did, Mordred. Yeah, it'll be on YouTube tomorrow, or it's in the VOD now if you want to watch it. Not a massive fan of being 16 squares away from the end zone with 2 turns to go. Especially as I don't know how we're protecting this ball. Okay, we're going to come round. Well, removing that guy helps a bit. We're going to... What? What? We're not coming round here? We're not doing the double rush? You can't leave this. Oh. Dead zombie each. So the biggest problem with leaving this is that even on a push, it now makes 3 rushes to score, and the ball is on a sidestepper, so you're doing a 1 in 9 dodge because you can't clear it. Without wasting too many players. We've seen what they're going to be, Mordred, haven't we, really? Like, they're just going to give Tomb Guardians Brawler, which makes them better. So they might end up being like a tier 1 race. Okay. Well, we haven't seen what Decay is going to be, basic. So Decay might be a... Oh, we'll absolutely get costing changes. Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll pay for Brawler, right? Which means their start, like Lizards or whatever, might be fucked. Maybe you can only get 3 Tomb Guardians in a starting team or whatever. But they'd still be a better team overall. So he's been a reroll on this, which is kind of annoying when you had a safe blitz to do instead. And he's blitzed here, which is, I mean, frankly insane. You can just win the game with this. If he'd blitz, by the way, this would be a knocked out ghoul, because that would have been the dodge. That would have been a 1 dice pow. A knocked out ghoul and a sidestepper standing on the ball. And Plo probably loses this game. And instead, he's blitzed over here and KO'd something that's not relevant to scoring. Plo can consider himself very fucking lucky. And that Fleshy can consider himself very lucky. Crazy that he gets to do this for free. He's not even based. He didn't even do the dodge to base him. Like, that's so lame. Like, he had him. What the hell? Why are we doing a dodge before we've moved the mummy? No. Okay. Oh, I hate this. Oh my days, what is this? Okay. Okay. With 1 reroll, that's the problem here. 1 reroll. Can't reach over there anyway. The wolf can go through, but the guard there makes it a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I think it's better to just do this block. So probably put the wolf over here to make this 2 into 2. So you don't have to use a reroll on this because he's a loner as well. Then the double rush with the Fleshy. And then the dodge blitz with the ghoul. That's probably the play. Because you can't blitz from the back, even though this is a 3+ dodge. Because of the guard. You have to blitz from this square. And the only person who can do that is the ghoul. The ghoul has block as well, so it's just a better 2 dice. So Wolf over here. 2 into 2 to surf the ghoul. Double rush. Dodge, rush, 2 dice. That's the play. That's definitely the play. So we're doing something completely different. Okay, we're doing a 3+ instead of a 2/2. Yeah, 2/2's better than a 3. Doesn't get him with the 4 dice on the ball. Oh, what's happening here? Was that a play? Surely that can't have been the right play. Why are we 1 dice in anything here? Okay, it is a 2+. Let me take this back. It might have been the play. It is amusing that we have 6 people on the board for Undead. This is only a 2+, so frees up the mummy. And then the mummy goes in there. And we hit him. Who can only go there or there to base. And you can follow. And then he can hit him because the mummy's guard out of the way. So it's just a straight 1 in 9 to score then. You don't blitz the ball out. You just take the blocks. Okay, well that was wrong, wasn't it? Why didn't the mummy go in there so you could take this block? Yeah, failing the dodge was the biggest error of that turn. But if you just put the mummy in there, and that was a block, and you get the power, you don't have to dodge. But it wouldn't block his own way, would it? The worst that could happen is he has to do the same dodge. Well, all the KOs came back for everyone except this blitzer. Which is unfortunate, because the ball is definitely going to be on a dodge piece. What is this setup? So the undead are not in corners, but it seems okay. Like this is an okay setup. What is this? Why is he on the LOS over there? I mean, it's sort of an anti-blitz setup. No, again, not a weak one for some reason. Doesn't want him based by a mummy, so it's kind of okay to be back. I still would always prefer to just be full anti-blitz. But there's no one over here. Like, it's not like he can't be knocked down or anything. So I don't know why there's no one behind him. Hang on. Let me, sorry for those people. Let me go back and look. So imagine the mummy goes in there. He's taking a block. That ghoul's over there. He's taking a block. Even on pushes, he's going there, right? So where's he going? Like, he can either go there, in which case there's no dodging at all, or he can stay on the ghoul, and then there's just the same dodge, because the ghoul's over there, so it's just the same dodge. If the ghoul goes, if the wraith like doesn't get powed and sidesteps, the wraith the white follows, and the ghoul just dodges into the square that the white was in. And if he goes there and the ghoul is there, there's just the same 3+ dodge, right? You have to go round the mummy or past the wraith. It's the same dodge. So this pushes him off, and if this gives you the chance of a pow and no dodge, and if it's a push, it's just the same dodge. It's literally just the same dodge you have to make anyway. But it gives you the chance of the pow. So it's 55% better. Well, less than that because it's 2+. 40-odd% better. Why is there a zombie on a mummy? Why are there zombies on mummies? What did I miss last turn? Did he purposefully get his zombies hit by mummies? Alright. Undead go down to 10. And then, yeah. He's like, please feel free to have a chance at the same zombie removal that I just did. Ball drops in the end zone. That could be big. So we put 2 assists in here. We blitz from here. Stand him up first, obviously. Obviously, Plo. There we go. Blitz from here. If you get the POW, that's a 3 dice. And then we put players in here, and that's a 3 dice. So we're 3 dice in, 2 mummies, and blitzing. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, he's got guard. He doesn't even have to get the POW. Does get the POW, but doesn't have to. And dead fleshy. Oh, we're basing? Oh, we're going in. Okay. We've decided to go the fuck in. Well, we got a dead fleshy out of it. Who didn't regen. But more importantly, isn't here for this drive. We might get a dead mummy back because he followed without knocking anyone down. Just a stun, like a dog. Not a massive fan of these follows, by the way. Just to get punched back. Wait, what? Oh my days. Wow, we went for that. We shouldn't have done, but we did. Should have chained the ghoul off and obviously hit the zombie. Foul appearance. Get farted. Well, we're not blitzing the wolf. We're blitzing a zombie. What? Why have we based the wolf? What? Why are people basing things? Well, almost had a dead zombie for no reason. Stuns ahoy. One dice POW. Oh. What a strange and interesting place to put him after a 1 dice blitz. Not entirely certain what that's about. With 3 rerolls, I think I would be blitzing with the mummy off the floor here. Multiple injuries. Good removal, though. It's starting to swing the undead's way with these rando removals. Yeah, there's too many blocks being given up by both sides. It's a little bit like smashing your toy soldiers together time. Full POWs. Just a stun. Honestly, with this kind of damage, if I'm the Necro now, I'd be thinking about getting up the field and guaranteeing the score. Even if it gives a short drive to the Undead. Oh my god, why is he doing a rush as well? Jesus. Okay. That seemed like the world's most unnecessary rush. Why are we blocking with the mummy there? You have a perfectly good zombie to free a mummy to come back to do things in future turns. Traded off a mummy for a zombie on purpose. Full pow. You thought the mummy was too slow, so you thought you'd use it to free up the super speedy zombie. Can I... Hang on. What turn is it? Turn 14. Let's go back and have a look at the... So, you thought this mummy was too slow, Plo. So let's see where the zombie goes. The mummy started on the same line as this zombie here. One, two, three. Hello, Beard. Fucking people can't count. Oof, that's an annoying push. So, by the way, the one thing I didn't mind was rolling all the dice to get here. I didn't mind that at all. I would even have bunged in a reroll for it. I think that is strength to force him to not be able to go up the sideline. I thought that was really good. Yes, Necro have no rerolls. He couldn't stay where he was, though. He had to do it. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Are we gonna try and 6+ him, or if we're not gonna try and blitz the ball? I think that was the blitz. And try and tag the ball. Okay. And we snake a rush into our own stun. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we were going... I don't know why he's going over there, actually. Why was he going over there? If you got to push, you're pushing upwards, aren't you? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But why would you push to the right? Push upwards. You've just put a mummy wall in. There's a body here. Or upwards onto the mummy, even. Yeah, but a jump into body's the same as a 3+ dodge. And it doesn't come with dodge, fucking. So, with no rerolls, that's a 3+. So, what I'm saying is there's a body there, so he can't dodge past the mummy with his built-in skills. To just add in an extra rush, kind of pointless. Especially as this is the failure state, right? If it means that you've left the other ghoul there. So at least then, if this ghoul fails the dice to come and hit it, you've tagged. So this should be the safe move. And then this is the risky move. Because the failure state of this is this. Absolute dog shit. This ghoul should have gone there. He was too scared about that ghoul and wanted the surf, but he should have got extra scoring threats in. That's another dead zombie. Now he has no scoring threats that isn't the ball carrier. Who's dead now. If he'd had to dodge away from this guy, which he probably would have done, you could have chained this guy into range. And had a scoring threat of your own if you hadn't lobbed him on the floor. Wait. Oh, wait, it's turn 15. You didn't have to chain him into range. Casual 1 in 9. And we're going for the cheeky foul. Just a stun, no send off. That's the pow. Any last second damage? No. And no. What are we looking at in the KO front? Oh, baby. The KO stays out. And Plo wins the toss, making him massive favourite now. That's a full team of 11 undead. And that is 9 necro, missing 2 of their key positionals. And they just got dicked on by bad habits. Not that bad habits does anything. He has no rerolls, so not dicked on at all. Literally meaningless. Good turn order in here. Blocks for block, key. Now the 3Ds. Ball is safe. And gets a removal. Necro go down to 8. And the ball is in hand. Pretty rough for the Necro now. Not much to say at the moment. I'll let you know if anything horrible happens. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. This game, other than some kind of horrendous dice-based disaster, this is over, right? So if you're the Necro here, all you should be doing is trying to kill things, like every turn, just taking the block that gives you the best chance of killing something. That's it. Because you got nothing otherwise. What? Why isn't that blitz on the fleshy? You can't take this block. Good. At least you didn't take that fucking block. So, this now, like, for no reason at all, Plo, is red dice into 1 dice on the ball. For literally no reason. You had just a regular cage to build behind. And you use someone based on a flesh golem as part of the cage for no reason at all. Lazy. Wrist slap. Just doesn't even bother. Not a lot to talk about here, is it? Other than Flo trying to give his opponent a few outs who doesn't take them. Get one diced. Won't take red dice to sack the ball, but will just randomly red dice. The Wolves are a bit of a menace, aren't they? Weird. Where's he gone over there? He had a guy inside, so the dodging didn't do anything. What is this? Why do people just, like, have their Blood Bowl fall apart for no reason when they're ahead? Like, the Blood Bowl players, like, fall into that weird joke about, like, men just don't have enough blood in their brain when they get excited about stuff. That was 2 threes to put guard on the ball, and then another 3 to 4 dice the ball. It should, like, when you've got this kind of crazy advantage, it shouldn't be 3 threes to 4 dice the ball. Ball getting hit again. %25 sack. What? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 2, 2 to hit the ball. 3, 2, 2 to hit the ball on turn 23. And then you have to pick it back up to win. Super lazy overtime. Just super lazy. So, as soon as we're doing Penguin Academy, what happened was you, for some reason, just played higgledy-piggledy, had your team all spread out, didn't stay in a good formation, and just walk up the pitch. Like, tag off his only 2 good players on, like, zombies, and just walk off up the pitch. You could even have tagged off one of his fleshy with one of your mummies and just walk the rest up the pitch. But you spread out, started running around, got all excited, blood rushed to your tiny peepee, and it was an absolute disaster of a drive. There we go, JB. It happens sometimes. I've mentioned before that I play Blood Bowl, or I look at Blood Bowl when I'm doing it windowed. And the client... I'm just ignoring that they're fouling. Congratulations, Plo. We'll see you in the winner's bracket. Commiserations to UnicornSon. We will see you in the loser's bracket. Both still have a chance to get through or go out. But obviously, the winner's bracket is easier. Before I finish the thought, just so people on YouTube aren't confused. I play windowed, and the client, when it's windowed, is not static. It's not set. So you pick your graphical size, and that gives you the window. But the window is draggable, like it's resizable. So sometimes you can accidentally click the corner of it and it changes the shape. It's not, it doesn't even stay like in the right format. Like you can drag it just down or left or right and make it like stretched. Because such a good client. So sometimes I've accidentally made it a different shape. And so I have to right click on Streamlabs and make it fit the screen again. So yeah. Anyway, just so YouTube people didn't know what was going on, we will see you next time. Yeah, there wasn't a great deal, Plo. There were some little bits. The biggest thing was, like, it's a thing that happens to lots of people, right? So it's not just a you thing. When people get ahead and it looks like they're winning, they I don't know what it is. They get excited, blood rushes to their pee or like away from their brain, and then they just play worse Blood Bowl than the Blood Bowl that got them into the winning position in the first place. Like overconfidence just absolutely fucks them, and then they start playing sloppy. Luckily, if you're in that position, like, it doesn't usually hurt, but it will hurt sometimes. Like, he could have sacked the ball there. Like, if he just had some confidence to roll a couple of threes, or had the ability to actually roll threes, like, he could have sacked the ball, like, multiple times with better than red dice. Like, if he'd red diced that mummy for a 3-3, it was a 1D on the ball. And the very last turn was a 1D on the ball. Like, you can't be given... Even red dice on the ball with 1 or 2 turns to go is insane. Because you've got to pick the ball back up to win then. That's one of my sayings. Or never take your foot off their neck. And it doesn't even matter. Like, sometimes it's just to maintain momentum, right? If you've got momentum and then you just randomly play a safe turn... instead of, like, keeping the pressure mounting, they can just recover. It doesn't take much good dice, does it? Like, you could be... We've seen games like Flip. You could be in a good position, and you lay off for a turn, trying to play super safe, and then their blitz removes something. They 1-dice power you into a stun, and suddenly the momentum is, like, reversed even. Because you let those things happen. Never take your foot off their neck. Anyway, I will actually put that in the VOD just in case it's good advice for people, seeing as the overtime there I was barely speaking because it was like your game to lose. I only commented on the couple of things you did which could lose you the game. So yeah, I've left all that in, so I will see you next time.